A victory for the White House as the Supreme Court handed down its ruling to uphold the travel ban affecting several mostly Muslim countries. It was President Trump's executive order that largely bans travel and immigration from Venezuela, Libya, Syria, Somalia, Yemen, Iran, and North Korea.
Here to discuss what's next in immigration is attorney Navid Dayzad. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure.
And we appreciate you being here. Can you tell us what are the practical consequences of this ban?
Yes, and to be clear, what this ban does is label an entire group of people from several nations as guilty until proven innocent, guilty of being a danger to our country, despite the rigorous vetting we have to obtain visas. So the practical consequences are many. Companies who have recruited key employees to come join them in the U.S. can no longer sponsor them to do so. Spouses or fiancés of U.S. citizens can no longer have them join them in the United States. Investors who have businesses growing in the United States stop their activity because they're forbidden from our shores.
Wow. Well, we were going to say, does this have broader implications? But those are already huge.
Yeah, and there are broader implications. You know, even though the majority of the justices on the court did not the majority of the justices said this is not an attack on Islam, but people outside of the United States see it exactly as that.
Right.
And that undermines our country's relationships with Muslim countries whose cooperation we need. It alienates our Muslim American friends and neighbors. And you know, the worst part is that it endorses a discriminatory policy, and it denigrates our position in the world, where as opposed to being a beacon of hope and opportunity.
Yeah, right, exactly. And do you think this decision could lead to more immigration bans? Opens up a door?
I'll tell you, the president's attorneys sure will try and argue that. The judge's decision does give far-reaching power to the president, even when the discriminatory intent is obvious.
Wow. And would you feel it's a little bit personal for you as well? You're from Iran. You've also, we talked about, you lived in Mexico. How does this feel to you personally?
Yeah, it hits home. I was born in Iran. Iran is a diverse country of Muslims, of Jews, of Baha'is, of Christians. And when my family sought refuge in the United States, we were lucky to be able to do so. If there was this ban, we would be in real danger. We wouldn't have been able to seek refuge in the U.S.
It's really a shame.
It really is.
Well, we could talk about this for an hour.
I was going to say, Navid, we absolutely could talk about this. But for a lot of people who want to have your information to reach out to you, here it is. You can just go to his website. It's Dayzadlaw.com. But again, Navid, thank you very much. It's very eye-opening.
Thank you.
And a lot of people have so many questions right now about it.
Probably have you back a few more times. It's not ending anytime soon, it looks like.
Unfortunately not.
Navid, thank you so much.